Guys, and welcome back to our Facebook page, the Four Passion Authors. Really glad that you joined us. As you guys know, this holiday season, we've just been doing something a little different, sharing a little bit more about ourselves, posting a little more information, so that you can get a chance to really get to know us this holiday season. After all, the holidays is always about getting a little bit more intimate and close. A great time to read a new book or explore a new adventure. So, that's what we've just decided to do this holiday season. So, really excited that you guys have a opportunity to join us, and you've been participating and commenting and inboxing, and even going ahead and purchasing our books. So, it's been fantastic. So, thank you so much for your support. So, in the nature of continuing, we're just going to continue to answer a few more questions this time from the inbox, and it shows, what are your current projects? So, if you guys don't know, I mentioned that I'm currently working on my fourth book called Chosen to Face Wolves in Sheep Clothing. Just to kind of let you know a little bit about what the book is about, is it's about things not always being exactly what they appear to be. It goes into everything from organized religion to politics to life in general, and just being more aware of what's going on in your world, in your life. It's a telling, exposing, intimidating must read. And, to be honest, that's really all I can say about it. I've been wanting to write this book for a while, and I've been timid about what to place into the book, what to share, and I have received some encouragement that was like, look, if you're a writer, you can't write scared. You have to write truthfully, and you have to tell your truth. And one of the beautiful things that I love about poetry and spoken word, period, is if it's not opinionated, it's not spoken word. It's not poetry. If it's not a piece that will cause someone to pause and think, to question what they believe, or to question why they believe what they believe, then it's really not poetry. It's really not spoken word. It's really not touching anyone's life or changing anything. It's just words on a piece of paper. And I've never wanted to just write words on a piece of paper. So this book has definitely challenged me, for sure. But I'm really excited about publishing it, about you guys getting a chance to read it. It will be available, like all the other books of mine, on my website, authorhouse.com, Amazon.com, and of course it will be available on barnesandnobles.com. Once it's released, I'll make sure to let you guys know, and that will be in 2017. So stay tuned for that date. Right now it's just to be announced. All right, so another one of the questions was, give us an interesting fun fact about your book. Well, my first book, one of the fun facts that I could say about that book was I wrote a poem called I Heard Obama. And it was a poem written after the inauguration back in 2008, I actually went up to the inauguration. So I was a part of that historical moment. And for me, it was an amazingly fun adventure. It was a touching experience because we were receiving into our nation that at one point did not even permit an African American to vote. We were receiving a person of the highest office of our of the United States, of our nation, as a black man in a black family. And it was just, I can't express to you the array of colors and of even religion, of ages that I seen at this event, and how everyone was just very appreciative for being included in this historical moment. I mean, it is literally, no matter what your views are as far as political views, it was a moment that can never be replaced. It was amazing. So that was one of the fun facts, because in my book I wrote that poem after going to the inauguration. And again, it was called I Heard Obama. Actually, we're leading up really just a few weeks to some people have probably already did the early voting, and if you haven't already done the early voting, then you're probably preparing for November to make your vote. Right now we have 2 candidates that you know, that's all I can say about that. But as you prepare to voice your opinion and to make your vote known, I just want to read a poem from my first book, When She Motions Hit the Page, a book of poetry. And this poem is called Half the Vote. Not a whole man, not a whole vote. Built this nation on my back, raised their children, kept their crop, washed their animals, shucked their corn from the cob, washed their dishes, cleaned their bodies too. If there was no black, white would never do. Not a whole man, not a whole vote. We earned our keep and well beyond. We slaved in the heat from dusk to dawn, just to receive a lynching or spit in our face as reward. We had little to look forward for, but mercy fell and God shone what we had always known, that we are mighty and we are strong. Finally free, we are on our own to vote, to speak, to play. Our day is at the hands of our destiny. No man deciding what we can or cannot do. So why do we fail to give credit to where credit is due? To give thanks for all that came before, stood strong so we could have more. We take for granted the right of our whole vote, what using it may transform, rearranging our dreary future. Hopelessness is torn, no longer half the man, no longer half the vote. So, as you guys prepare to vote either way, please remember that though the candidates may not be exactly what we predicted, or maybe even what we prefer, that it is important to exercise your vote, because someone died for it. Someone burnt. Someone was lynched. someone was hurt, someone was threatened. And it's important to know that because they gave us this opportunity, it is our duty to voice our vote. So, with that being said, you guys enjoy your day. Enjoy this holiday season. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to inbox me or comment below. Also, send any additional requests or questions to me on my inbox. I'll be happy to read and share. And like always, visit us here. 4 Passion Authors are here for you guys. Thank you so much for your questions, and you have a fabulous holiday season. Be blessed.